Whew, keeping goats is not for the faint of heart. Current goal, get this girl bred. Her last 2 cycles have been silent. The goal for this week is to borrow a buck, and then he will know when she's in heat. A buck absolutely will jump this. So that's the project for today. Hi, Betty. She really wants to jump in here and steal Adeline's hay. What are you doing? You gonna try to stand on Kitty Hawk? That didn't work well when you tried to stand on Magnolia a minute ago. You love her, Kitty Hawk? Is she your friend? Does that feel good, Magnolia? Getting a rub? You're like leaning into her. Hi there. I'm in here with Adeline, waiting to catch some poop berries so we can run another fecal to see if we maybe missed something. It's been about a week since I told you about her anemia and loss of condition, and she's still pretty bony. She may have put on a little bit, hard to say, but her condition is not great. Her famachas are still pretty pale, a little bit of pink, but not as much as it ought to be. And I'm throwing everything at her. So we're gonna run another fecal and see if maybe somehow we missed something. I have started giving her parasite medication twice a day, or parasite herbs twice a day, just in case. But she's a bit of a mystery, so I don't know. It could be we had a couple of bales of hay that didn't have a lot of alfalfa in them. It was mostly orchard grass. It's supposed to be a mix, but we had a couple bales that there wasn't much mix going on. It was mostly alfalfa, or mostly orchard grass, not much alfalfa. So I don't know, just that lack of the extra nutrients that alfalfa brings, or I don't know, like nutrition can make a big difference. Because I mean, she's not she's 6 weeks post kidding, which means she should be this week. She should be in her peak production, and her udder does look fuller when she gets on the stand in the morning, but she's not really giving me anymore. She's holding back a lot for her kids, and I'm not pushing it because of her condition being low, but it should be more. And it's been steady. It hasn't increased. It should be increasing. So I don't know. That could just be her being picky on the stand still. Or it could be she's not getting enough nutrition despite everything I'm throwing at her. I did just give her a little bit of beet pulp for some added nutrition and weight gain. And I've been locking her in here in the kidding stand for about an hour a day so she can eat without anybody bothering her as much as she wants. So I don't know. It's just been a mystery year, guys. Whew. Keeping goats is not for the faint of heart. Let me tell you. But this little one, not so little one, she is getting quite chubby actually. So she's really good. Her sister's out there. You can't see her because the sun is so bright out that window, but she's out there eating some grass and playing on a log. Let me see if I can. There she is. See her out there? So kids are doing great. They're getting plenty of food. she's producing plenty enough for them. So I don't know, we need to get her weight up as well as her blood. Yeah. So yeah, so just an update on her. This little one is not so little, she's getting big. Aren't you? So big. About 2 more weeks she'll be going to her new home. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got big so fast. And honestly, for having such a rough start, she's big. She's bigger than her sister. She's a big girl, and she's so pretty. Aren't you? And so sweet. Okay, guys. Current goals right now for the goat herd is to get this girl bred for fall babies. Kitty Hawk has been bred, and I believe she took because she wasn't screaming her head off last month. And she seems a lot more calm and relaxed since she got bred. I'm thinking she really loves babies. I think she really enjoys being pregnant. So she's just, yeah, she's a much more relaxed since she got bred. So I'm pretty sure she is taken and that she is pregnant. This girl, on the other hand, Magnolia here, her last 2 cycles have been silent. Dead silent. No signs at all when she is in heat. And I was like wishful to thinking, looking for any little thing to indicate she was in heat, and even took her over to see some bucks and nothing. They were like, nope, not interested in her. So there's a lot of flies in here today. They're driving her crazy. So yeah. Not being able to see her heat cycles makes it really hard to get her over to a buck to breed. So the goal for this week is to borrow a buck to bring here for a couple days. Her cycle should be this week sometime. So bring a buck in, and then he will know when she's in heat and can get her taken care of. That being said, she jumps this fence like it's nobody's business. A buck absolutely will jump this like it is nothing if there is a girl in heat. And we only want Magnolia bred. So we need to make these walls higher so that a buck cannot jump out. So that's the project for today. Lights everywhere. If you're new to the channel, we are big fans around here of good enough homesteading, which means it doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to work. We also really like reusing stuff that we already have on hand instead of going out to spend a lot of money. So, pallets it is. This was already made with pallets, so we're using more pallets to make it thicker. And it has been super rainy this week, so they're nice and wet and super heavy. So, this will be fun. Where to start, sir?
Put it up just to see what it looks like and how it's gonna figure out how it's gonna go.
Okie dokie. You're in the way.
Or
Sure. Now, if you're not familiar with goat bucks, they are notorious for breaking out of enclosures and jumping fences in order to get to a doe that is in heat. They've even been known to breed through fences. Ain't no buck jumping that. That's really tall. So if you're going to bring a buck to your property and you don't want your entire herd getting pregnant, you need to make a very secure enclosure for him. Now, we are trying to get on a somewhat of a schedule where 2 will kid every spring and 2 will kid every fall. That way we are always in milk. Oh, you scared her. Look at her. She's hiding in the corner with her tail tucked between her legs. And Kitty Hawk is already bred, so right now we only want Magnolia getting bred, and then Daisy and Adeline will be bred in the fall for spring babies. So we want to keep this guy contained. And since Magnolia can easily jump out of this pen, he will be able to as well. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that baby outside. She's freaking out. She's so scared of the drill. Let's go outside so you can't hear it. That chocolate one doesn't care. She's just eating hay underneath you.
crap.
Now he's got to figure something across here so he doesn't jump over the gate. Okay, so for this top part above the gate, we have, this is like a puppy divider for a dog crate. This is what we use for the tape feeder over here, actually. So we are going to attach this on the inside, so if he does jump up and push, he won't detach it, hopefully. And yeah, so make it sort of a swinging situation here so that I can actually get in with hay and stuff. There. Now you're stuck, Buck. How many of those are you doing?
One.
Okay, now you just need that heavy wire. Make it very mucho secure. Hey little gold baby, why are you laying on the duck? Why are you laying on her while she's trying to nest? You goob. Tell her, Charlotte. Tell her to move. Okay, here's the test if this is going to work. Because Adeline is in here with her special hay and beet pulp. And Magnolia likes to try jumping in there after it. Let's see what she does. What you think, Magnolia? Think you can get in there? Hello. No, not even gonna try, just gonna walk away. You're not helping. I wanted to see what you would do. It's nowhere nearby enough for you to parkour off of. Yeah, the flies are bad today, aren't they? Okay, thanks for nothing. Why are you chewing on my pant legs? What are you doing? Hi. How are you? Why are you chewing on my pant leg? You're not even eating your alfalfa, goob. You have the super good stuff. Why are you not eating it? Yeah, that. Eat that. That's the good stuff. You see how green it is? It's good for you. Okie dokie. We have our temporary buck pen. Yeah, this is all temporary. We're not going to leave this up permanently. Besides just being annoying and making the whole place feel a lot smaller, it's not really necessary most of the time. Just when we have a buck coming to visit. So, there we go. Just some pallets and this dog grate thing. This was an extra length of chain that we had over where the water bucket's hanging from the ceiling. It was extra long, so we cut some of it off and put a little quick link on here that we already had on hand. So, super easy and pretty quick and free. So, Lord willing, this works out and Magnolia gets bread. Because if we miss it this time, it's going to be too late because it's going to be getting into cold winter season and I don't have electric out here for a heat lamp. So she really needs to get bread this time. So that is our temporary buck pen. Join us next week and I'll show you about having the buck here for a week and we will see if he's able to get the job done so that Magnolia can have babies this fall. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. See you then.